treat you good.
How's the reality show process been for you guys? Was it what you expected or not so much?
What do you think, Henny? I think we expected a lot of no sleeping, and I don't know. I think it's been a good experience, at the same time stressful, but all in all, I'd do it all over again.
Do you guys sit back and on the couch and order some takeout and watch yourselves back on the telly?
You got me joking.
No, he definitely doesn't watch it. I watch it once in a while.
How did you convince him to do this?
Lots of communication. Communication is the key.
Yeah.
And then he's very good at yes, dear.
Right. Billy, can we briefly talk about Man City and the season?
Sure. We can always talk about Man City.
Yeah, okay. Because my brother used to work for Sven back in the Sven days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a sports psychologist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I spent a lot of time, and I'm a good friend with Stephen Ireland, who's now with Villa.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah, so, and he was over here doing his preseason.
I didn't know that. What,
yeah, staying at Robbie Williams' house.
Really?
Yeah, training on the pitch pitch
that's
back there.
funny.
That's
funny. I played up there. I never got a call. Robbie must have lost my number.
Right. Well, maybe we can make that happen. So, Man City. Okay, what's it going to take for them to get into Champions League again?
I just think they just need to do what they're doing. I think they're pretty much on track.
Are you a Mancini fan, or?
Yeah, I think he's great. I think he's got a plan, and I think he's just inherited a load of players, some of whom are good for the club. I mean, because we're not in the Champions League, but we have money, we're getting players who are difficult. And I think that he's gradually getting players who are reliable and solid, and we're beginning to not lose games that we'd normally lose. And I'm pretty happy with the progress. I think he's great. I think they should stick with him for a few years, and they're only a couple of players short of a really strong team. And I think as Chelsea are getting older and Man United are getting more broke, I don't see any reason why. Arsenal look good, but their defence is poor. They're a couple of defenders away, and City are okay. It's a good thing. I'm not going to say we're going to win anything, but I would say I would hope to top four this year.
With all that money, you need some silverware. Come on.
But money doesn't always, from going from where we were, which was mid-table at best, competing with Bolton and things like that to try and buy players and failing. To go from that to where we're at is quite a quantum leap. I mean, when it happened to Chelsea, they'd already had a fairly successful team that had won the FA Cup, and then Abramovich came in and you know what I mean. Man City's jump is a lot larger than that. So I think there's always going to be some teething problems, but I think the basis of a good team's there. People just have to be patient. Mancini kind of said he likes to play with attacking fullbacks, and both of ours were injured this year so far. So you're beginning to see it now. I think they'll be okay.
Record, the new Colt record, right? Been a Colt fan since Southern Death Colt. Okay.
My goodness.
Way
Me
back.
too.
And I have to ask you some questions about what's the future of the band. Is there going to be some kind of extravagant tour in support of this record? Or?
I mean, no, we don't really tour extravagantly anymore. We tour in kind of lumps of time, and we just did a couple of months around the States. I think we got some stuff in Europe in January, the UK, and we're just out there promoting the record. There's nothing, we've got to actually really probably get an album together. We've got to put these capsules out that have been pretty successful.
Where can you get the capsules? Because everybody's writing
We
that
stream
online.
it all the time on 98.7.
Because people are twittering me about it.
Where'd you get them? You get them from the best way to go is just go to thecult.us, and that would be a portal to use.
Portal to the capsule.
A portal to your capsule, to paraphrase somebody near and dear to me. That's how you would get to the. And you can buy stuff through that. That's kind of what we want to do, just centralised into one simple place. So there's a Colt store, capsule store from there. It's easy. Made it really easy. Just if you got money, just click, and that's about it.
Not a lot of money either.
No.
Do you still love music as much as you did when you were a youngster, when you first picked up your guitar? Or is it different now for you?
It's a little different. I still have moments of really loving it. You know, in general, I enjoy it at times. I think you go through a phase of taking it for granted in kind of the middle period, and then I think you get better. You know, as you get a bit older, you really appreciate it more again. You know, so I'm kind of more in that phase, really.
And anything that the Colt fans would be surprised to know, since you're closer to him than maybe anybody?
What would they like to know? Real personal. Who do you share a birthday with? Is that Irish guy you said earlier?
Gabriel Byrne.
Oh, okay, there you go. All right.
Me and Gabriel Byrne got the same birthday. That's a
That wasn't really a good
jaw
one.
dropper, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, there's got to be something. There's got to be one thing that someone would want to know.
Do you know the?
He likes gardening.
Oh, there
He
we go.
lives in the garden when he's not on tour.
All right, that's
He
great.
weeds. He does everything on his own.
All right, that's rock
And
and
he
roll.
saves the roses when he gets back because I let him die.
Hi, this is Billy Duffy from the Colt, and you're watching rockerartsy.com.
Will I treat you good?